Hello, hello. Happy January. I'm just getting this newsletter out with a day to spare, January 31st. Hope that you've had an awesome January and just kind of settled down from the holiday season. This is the January mortgage update. If you're getting this, most likely you got this on my email newsletter. Maybe you've seen it on social media or another avenue. Maybe one of your friends, family members has forwarded this to you. As a reminder, WelcomeHomeLoans.com is the place to find everything. You can go find my other videos under the resources tab, the mortgage updates, all of that, testimonials, applications. You can look at what you could get approved for, what rates are for a refi or a purchase, anything like that. Feel free to reach out to me. Are you ready for this month? So if you got my email newsletter, it's got a lot of context in it. If you're just seeing this on social media, I'll regurgitate some of this. What we're going to talk about today is this market. I know I've been shouting from the rooftops the last 2 months that if you are potentially looking at buying a home, do it sooner than later. Well, my favorite saying is when Seattle sneezes, we get the cold. And let me tell you, Seattle is sneezing a lot right now. I've got a story where I've got a really good friend, husband and wife. They're looking to buy in Seattle. They've made 2 offers and been beaten out. And they are fully underwritten, 7-day close, waived their $40,000 earnest money, waived their financing, went $225,000 over the asking price, got beat out. On the other one, there was 15 offers over theirs cash. So once again, when Seattle sneezes, we get the cold. Had another buyer in Everett, and this is just showing it's moving up north, $750,000 home, modest home. He's pre-underwritten. All the good stuff, great file, 20% down, offered asking price, quick close. We were number 6 out of 7. We got 6th place on that. So once again, it's moving north up to Bellingham. I'm just letting you buyers know, get ready for multiple offer situations. I called this when mortgage rates were trickling down, which we'll look at the mortgage rate trends, and you'll see the mortgage applications as well. So if you're on the YouTube, make sure you subscribe to this to see the monthly videos. But let's jump right into it. So I always like to talk about mortgage applications and mortgage rates. They coincide, right? Look at this mortgage application after the holiday season. It's popped, and we had a little bit of a decline here. Look at the 30-year fixed rate over here. The height was October 20th, right? Probably the best time to be a buyer, less competition. That was near 8%. Now we're seeing it in the kind of mid to high 6s on a 30-year fixed mortgage, right? You see a 1% drop. Craziness is coming, right? It's a new year. Holidays are over. The buyers are out there. So if you're a buyer, I don't know if I'd wait till spring to pull the trigger. And if you're a seller, I'd maybe let this craziness ensue a little bit. But if you're a seller, if you need to sell to buy a home, that is the pocket where I think some people are going to get tripped up. They're going to say, I'm going to wait till spring to list my home because I'll get much more for it. I have a solution to where you can buy now and sell later. Because if you wait till spring to list your home to get more money and try to buy contingent, by springtime, I think there's going to be multiple offers up here, and it's going to be very unlikely that your contingent offer is going to be accepted. So let's dive into the PDF. And if you didn't get this PDF, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to send this over to you. So tools to win in any market, especially 2024 and what's coming up. I work with several amazing real estate agents. I've met with several of them. Where do they think the market's going? From a rate perspective, I think if and when rates drop under 6%, the craziness is going to just really unleash. But a lot of real estate agents think spring, they're going to see a lot more inventory popping on the market. I'm a little bit impartial to that. If you remember my update from last month, a lot of people are sitting on a 2.75, 3% mortgage rate, with rates at 6.75. Is that really enough to move the needle and get those people to sell their homes? I think many of them will try to keep them as rentals. And I talked about my blended rate calculator last month on how you can look at debt consolidation and how you can look at selling your home, and you may be in a better position to pay off some consumer debt. So let me know if you have any questions on that. The blended rate calculator is under resources right here. And there's a how-to video on how to operate it. This is a great calculator on how to use it. And you can download the calculator, or I'm happy to run some scenarios for you. So tools to win in any market. I just want to remind everyone watching this about our unique, innovative products that I have not seen at any other lending firm. So we do have a cash up program. This is an all cash offer. Evergreen buys the home, and then you as the client would essentially buy, or if you're a real estate agent or a referral partner, your client would then buy the home from Evergreen. Fastest cash requires that you get security plus approval, which I'll explain that later. Fastest cash is a 10-day close, no appraisal contingency, no financing contingency. So the client buys the home. We fund it on our warehouse line. We close in 10 days without an appraisal, and then the client comes back to us and gets the permanent financing, and we get it off the warehouse line into a traditional Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, jumbo loan, FHA, whatever it may be for the permanent financing. So it's a way to close in 10 days without a financing or appraisal contingency. Very, very attractive when you're in a low inventory market. Security Plus is our pre-underwriting process. That's when you submit an application. I look at your credit, income, and assets. We get you fully through underwriting. We back all of our Security Plus offers by $5,000. So let's say scenario one, I get pre-underwritten, I lose my job. Well, that seller is not protected. The buyer is, which if you're a buyer, great, but put yourself in the seller's shoes. That person loses their job. I had this when I sold my home in Scottsdale. The day of closing, the borrower lost his job. We got the earnest money because it was past certain timelines, but no other recourse, right? I still had the mortgage. The market was funky down there. It wasn't fun. This Security Plus is another $5,000 backing that Evergreen pays on the buyer's behalf. Very, very advantageous, once again, in a low inventory, highly competitive market. The step up. This is how you can buy your dream home now before the craziness hits up north and sell your home within 4 months. That hits you in the spring market. Okay. So our step up loan is a bridge loan product, and if you have your down payment, you don't need to use the bridge financing. But let's say you don't have your down payment, it's tied up in all your equity. What you do is you buy your dream home. We use a bridge loan based on equity in your current home, and we buy your dream home. Once you sell in 4 months, we wrap that into a permanent loan after you've sold your home. You have a 4-month window. There's many details on this program, so let me know if you have any questions. But this step up loan, my insight is that this is going to be a very, very popular product because contingent sales are just going to be tough when the buyers are out there and there's still that low amount of inventory. So let me know if you have any questions about any of our innovative products. Once again, these are groundbreaking. Security Plus is a must. It does not cost your buyers, or if you're a buyer, it doesn't cost you anything, but it gives a $5,000 backing from my company, Evergreen, for your offer. And that is the gatekeeper to be able to do the step up and the fastest cash and the cash up program. So let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out to me. Mortgage rates. So as you saw, mortgage rates were in the mid to high fives. If you see it here, this is on a $700,000 purchase, 10% down. You're looking at a 6.5 with a point. I love seeing the fives. I love seeing that in front, 2.375 in points, which how points work is it's a percentage of your loan amount. So if it's 1 point, it's 1% of your loan amount. So if your loan amount's $500,000, 1 point would cost you $5,000 to buy the rate down. More on that if you have any questions. The mortgage trend is down. Mortgage application trend is up. I always put, mortgage rates going down is good. That's in green. Mortgage applications going up. If you're a seller, that's good. If you're a buyer, that's potentially bad because more competition. We're able to close loans very, very quickly. That's the gist of the bottom here. Internal turn times and appraisal turn times. It's happening very, very fast. Once again, my buyers in Seattle, we offered a 10-day close. Very possible if you're through underwriting. So get your ducks in a row, get applied, get in the door. We're doing a lot of these Security Plus approvals. So once again, if you saw my email update, just a thank you to everyone in 2023. We were the #1 purchase lender again in Whatcom County. Super, super proud of the team. That means that we helped more buyers than any other lender buy homes. So we're very, very good at our purchase transaction, as well as refinance, construction, remodel, all the stuff. But purchases, that's our baby. So if you know of anyone that is looking to buy or sell real estate, we work 100% by referral. I'd be honored to work with them and help them secure a home, because I believe that this market is going to remain low inventory, highly competitive. I'm excited to see what's to come. The Fed's meeting today, in a few minutes, 3:00 Eastern time, so in 12 minutes, and we'll see what some of that sentiment does and what that does to rates. It's going to be a very volatile rate environment for the foreseeable future. But the best thing you can do is get your ducks in a row, get pre-underwritten, send your clients this video, family, friends, colleagues, anybody that needs to see this and hear these stories about the craziness happening down south and how that's moving up north, and some of these innovative products that can help your offer get accepted. All right, until next month, we'll see you.